Watch and burn.
Hey everyone. So tonight I want to discuss Hank 3's, actually I think it's his most current punk rock full length. And this was released back, if I'm not mistaken, in 2013. And that record is a Fiendish Threat. That's true. He released this with Brothers of the 4x4 at the same time. He always tends to do that because he's writing a lot of music. That was 2013. I don't think he's released anything since then. Yeah, I don't think he has. But anyways, I am here to discuss A Fiendish Threat. This is his last sort of country punk fusion album that he released back in 2013. I don't think in any way that Hank 3 is done releasing music. I just know that he takes his time, and whenever he does release records, he tends to release two. He releases a punk record with a country record, and that's because this man has a lot of talent. And I actually, now that I think about it, I'm a little surprised that it's taken him this long to release the follow-up. 2013, that's almost a decade now. So I can't say enough good about this album. Every single song on here, it's like, every so often a record like this comes along that completely changes the way you look at music and what you've come to expect from the music in your life and what you're hoping to find. I bought this down at Sonic Boom in Toronto back when it came out, and I was expecting it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be so like supercharged. Like, he thanks 7 Seconds in the liner notes, and their influence is all over this album. And if you like 7 Seconds and you like Hank 3, this record is the perfect marriage of both worlds. He plays all the instruments on here as well, everything except for the fiddle. He plays the bass, the drums, the guitar, and of course he wrote all the lyrics, and he sings all the vocals, naturally. And it's like, I mean, I know he has a serious history in his family of serious songwriters, and so it shouldn't come as any surprise that he's able to pull things off like this so consistently. But this record just like completely knocked me on my ass. Like, with Can I Rip You's on here, Different from the Rest is on here, Broke Jaws on here, Face Down, New Identity, Feel the Sting. Each song, like, they just continue to build with this like endless upward momentum that it's like, and when the record finally ends, it's almost kind of disappointing because I kept wanting to see what was going to happen next and how much catchier the following song was going to be. And then the record cuts because it's over, and I just instantly put it back on and I let it play through again and again. I must have listened to this like non-stop for like 3 months. Like, this is like right up there with like Bad Religion's No Control or Rancid's and Out Come the Wolves, or fuck, The Offspring's Smash for me, or the Misfits like Wolf's Blood, Earth AD, or Static Age. Records like this, they don't come along that often. But when they do, you find yourself never really getting sick of them, because no matter how many times I've listened to this album, I can't get sick of these songs. And that's always sort of a testament to the strength of the songwriter. And like I said, with Hank 3's background, as far as his family's concerned, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that he's able to write music that seems and feels this timeless, because he's got that pedigree, right? I don't know what to say. I've never come across sort of like a country, rockabilly, psychobilly, punk rock album that is nailed so well. And he I don't know, I'm like almost speechless when it comes to this record because I just didn't see it coming. I love the artwork. I love how rough everything feels. I love how his voice is sort of buried somewhat under like a layer of dirt and static, because he has a great voice, just like his dad and his grandfather. But I like it when great vocalists sort of screw with their vocals. And that's another reason why I really like Black Acid Devil by Danzig, is Danzig took his voice, and his voice is incredible, and he buried it under layers of electronics. And I liked that because it showed that he had balls enough to do it. And considering that his vocals are the strongest part for most of his fan base, people love his voice more than anything else. For him to bury it like that, it shows guts. And that's what I like about this record too, is Hank 3 has just as good a voice and it's just as recognizable, and yet he chose to bury it somewhat under like a layer of filth. And it just adds to sort of that like down and dirty fucking hardcore punk rock, rockabilly, psychobilly, country thing that this record is doing. And every song, the energy on each song is so prevalent, and it just permeates, like it just cuts right through. And I just can't get sick of this record. So I think I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for almost 6 minutes while I discussed Hank 3's A Fiendish Threat, released back in, I believe, 2013. Like always, if you liked this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. I am going to go. Thank you for hanging out till the end. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.